So yes, we have another Modern Warfare 2 video that is titled in a negative way. This one is Modern Warfare 2 is an absolute joke. There are 3 reasons I'm posting this video, and I know that a lot of people don't like it. Oh, you're so negative, you're a negative Nancy, just stop hating on the game, it's only just come out, all this sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, people are paying good money for this product, and when you hear about these issues, mainly the licensing problem, you will understand a little bit more, or I hope you'll understand a little bit more where I'm coming from. This is ridiculous that this stuff is happening in 2022. Activision have over a decade of experience with this franchise, and this is how they are doing things. So the first one I want to talk about is the double XP tokens. When you pre-order the Vault Edition, so the £100 version of the game, you are supposed to get 10 hours of double XP and 10 hours of double weapon XP. If you was to go on eBay right now and buy that 10 hours is going to cost you £150. People are selling these codes for £15 each. The codes last an hour. Yes, I get it, the game's just come out. The codes are going to be way more expensive than what they will be 6 months down the line. But the point is, if I wanted to make up for the XP that I've lost, I would have to spend another £150 so that double XP can go fuck itself. And I'm starting to get sick and tired of this because it originally stated that if you make the purchase for the Vault Edition through the Modern Warfare 2019 store, the Vanguard, the Black Ops Cold War, if you make your purchase for the Vault Edition, your pre-order or whatever, through one of those game menus, you will get double XP. But then what they said is also if you upgrade from the base edition to the Vault Edition through the actual in-game Modern Warfare 2 store, you will also receive the double XP. But what happened when I tried doing that? Because I upgraded to the Vault Edition and I haven't received double XP. That is because when I went to the store to upgrade my license to the Vault Edition of the game, they tried charging me another £100. So £70 for the base edition that I had already paid. Instead of the £30 upgrade, they tried charging me £100. The price never changed. I was never granted that discount. So what I did was closed out of the game. I went to the Microsoft store and I purchased the upgrade that way. Because searching on the actual game store, I was able to find that discount. So I purchased the Vault Edition, I upgraded it from the actual Xbox Game Store, then I loaded up Call of Duty, and I don't have those XP tokens. So I've paid the money, and I've basically been robbed because I don't actually have that stuff due to an error on their end of trying to charge me the full price and not applying my discount. And that's probably happened to quite a lot of other players, because it was never made 100% clear what you have to do to get the XP. It was never originally even stated that you can upgrade through the in-game store on Modern Warfare 2. But they changed it around and they've still screwed players over. So you've got people spending £100 to potentially not even get something they should really get. I don't know why they decided, oh, buy it through one of our older titles, you get this reward. If you don't do that, then fuck you, give me money. Because that's exactly how it is. I've spent £100 on this title. I haven't got any double XP tokens, which I really would have appreciated. And yes, I know it's just spending more time and grinding the game, but I've got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I don't have all the hours that I usually have to play these games. So to say I'm pissed off is a massive understatement. But moving on from the XP tokens, the bans that are going out from Modern Warfare 2, the false bans that people are saying, oh, there's no such thing as false bans, this company's perfect, these people are obviously just cheating and trying to black their way out of it. No, there are thousands of people that are actually being wrongly banned. And what do Activision go and do? And I don't care if they're in the process of trying to clean it up and trying to unban players. There are now, like on their website, you go and have a look, like at least through the troubleshooting, the ban appeal or request or whatever, you go to that portion of their website or whatever it is, and it's now going to tell some players that they are not banned on the game anymore. So their ban has been cleared. So they go to Battle.net or whatever, they try launching the game, and guess what? They are still banned, if Battle.net even lets them load the game, because it does say account banned at the bottom left. So they are going around telling their customers that they are unbanned through the banned appeal website or whatever it is. But you go to launch the game and you still can't play. So that's another kick in the teeth for the community. And the game launched on the 28th of October, so it's been out for almost a week now, and none of this is looking to get any better. There are problems in the game, I'm not even going to cover them in this video, they're in other videos on the channel, but there are crashes, there's lag, there's all sorts of different problems popping up in the game. They've got a full-on Trello board that's showing some of the issues. They haven't actually added a lot of problems to that Trello board, but the game isn't working as it should be. And I don't care about, oh, they've only just released it, give them time. They've had 3 years to develop this game. They've already taken all of your money, and now it's that same mentality you get from AAA titles. It's just how fucked the industry is. If they'll release it now, they'll fix it later. It's that stupid mentality that needs to go. This is an expensive title, and there are so many problems. But then moving on to the final thing I want to talk about, and another thing just very, very quickly. If you go to the Activision website, because someone told me about the double XP, go to the website, you can activate your tokens there. So I go to Activision, I have a look at their games, they've got a little games tab you can click on. I have a look and scroll down to where it says all games, and Modern Warfare 2 is not even on their list of games. So I can't do anything about this, I can't even look into it to see if I can claim tokens or whatever. The game just doesn't exist on their website. But that's also going to carry on to, there are maps that don't exist in the game. And again, it's a full release. This isn't a beta. This isn't an early access or anything like that. This is supposed to be a fully polished product. This is a full release, whether it's live service or not. They were supposed to launch the game with, I think it was 10 6v6 multiplayer maps. Not a huge amount, but it's decent for the launch. They're going to add more content in further down the line. But then there's been reports that not only has one map been removed from the game already, there was a museum map that was in the beta that's been removed due to licensing issues. And then there was another post, and this post was made very recently. The professionals for Call of Duty are not allowed to play at the Crown Raceway map, and it could be related to the licensing issues that Activision had before the beta, because that map was originally called Marina Bay Grand Prix. And they weren't allowed to have that name. It was too close to a real-life, actual like Grand Prix Formula 1 circuit or whatever you want to call it. So they changed the name Crown Raceway. They literally just called the map Crown Raceway. Fair enough, the map is still in the game. But then we move on to the latest. Activision could be in trouble for another map. I don't know if this is the correct pronunciation, but Breenberg Hotel. It's based off a hotel in Amsterdam. And there has been reports that there's going to be lawsuits and stuff, or there's at least going to be some form of legal action, because there is a hotel in Amsterdam that is based off that the people that own the hotel have said it's too close to the real life thing. They didn't have any licensing to use it in the game or anything like that. So there are, 3 maps out of the 10 that have had licensing issues. They've had 3 years to sort this stuff out. They're making maps for this game based on things in the real life world that they have no license to do so. There is already a map removed from the game. There could be a second map removed from the game until they can sort this stuff out. And it's because there was no preparation to actually source the licenses or anything like that. They just thought they could chuck it in and get away with it. And that's not going to be a development issue. That's going to be from the higher ups, from the management. The ones that don't give a shit about anything besides their bank balances. So for people to sit there in comment sections and say there's nothing wrong with the game, there is stuff wrong with the game. All the way from double XP tokens not being awarded, up to people being unbanned, or at least being told on the website they're unbanned, they try launching the game and they're actually still banned, which just takes the absolute piss, all the way up to actual licensing issues, to the point where they've had to remove maps from the game. It's bad enough with the maps that are in the game because it constantly feels like you're just going on a rotation of 4 maps. There's like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or 5 maps that I've never actually seen in 6v6 modes. There's not a single hardcore game mode in the game whatsoever. This game is an absolute joke, and this is objectively, I'm going to say that again because so many people say, but it's just your opinion, it's just this, it's just that. This is all from articles and tweets, and I've done a lot of research on this video, and this is exactly what's going on in the game. So even if you're not having problems personally, there are problems out there that a lot of people are facing. It's not just about one person's experience. These issues in the game and stuff happen on a case-by-case basis. You could have someone go into every single game with the fastest internet speed in the world. They could go into every single game and lag. Their next door neighbor might not lag in a single match. It's weird how it works, but that is how it works. And there are so many people on Twitter saying that they've been told they're unbanned. They go to launch the game and it's still saying they're banned. But not only that, they're not just banned in Modern Warfare 2 anymore. Their bans are passing on to older Call of Duty titles. So this needs sorting from Activision, from Infinity Ward, as quick as they can, like as quick as they possibly can, because it's been almost a week and these bans haven't been sorted out. They haven't sorted out the licensing and the double XP tokens are all over the place. This is money that people are spending. I mean, they don't give a shit, do they? They've made their money. But I'm not going to stop fucking making videos like this because they need to be held accountable for the problems that they've created. There was another tweet. Modern Warfare 2 is the biggest Call of Duty launch ever, generating over $800 million in its first 3 days. That's almost as much as GTA 5 made. And it's for a game that's live service, is missing a load of features, doesn't even have a fucking combat record. You can't see your kill to death ratio or anything in a Call of Duty title that has generated nearly $1 billion in 3 days. I'm going to leave that one there. I think that's probably the biggest rant I've done in a while, but it's definitely deserved. I'm going to be on the lookout for more issues. I'm hoping they can sort the bans out very soon. And I'm really hoping they can pull their finger out and sort out the licensing issues to actually have all the maps in the game that they have created and sort out the rotation so that people can actually play the game and play the maps that have been created that are in there and they're supposed to be playable, but you obviously can't play on them because they just don't pop up. It's an absolutely terrible rotation for the maps and it needs sorting fast. And check out this video if you want to see other Modern Warfare 2 content on the channel. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.